Hey, what is up everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to today's video where we're going to be discussing and talking LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga and the multiplayer features that could potentially be in the game. Now I've been thinking about this for a while and there's a lot of videos out there on YouTube about the fact that this game could have multiplayer. Now I didn't want to just do a video on the fact that will it have multiplayer, yes or no, and speculating about that, but I want to do a video based on if this game does have multiplayer, what sort of features and gameplay features is it going to have and what sort of modes are going to be included in this game if it does have online multiplayer. Before we jump in though guys, I want to say happy Friday to you all. I hope you're all having a great day so far and I hope you all have a brilliant weekend. If any of you are new around here, I do all sorts of videos on LEGO video games and I'm also covering LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga with all the news and updates on the channel. If this is the sort of content you're into, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and join the movement and join the army guys, and be sure to hit that notification bell to stay up to date. So lastly guys, I just want to give a shout out to Firefox Gaming and also Rugged Eagle. These guys are doing bits in the YouTube scene. They do loads of information and updates on LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga and they also do their own thing as well. I'll put their links in the description so you can go check them out. I really do recommend going over to their pages. Anyway guys, without further ado, let's jump straight into it. So as I've mentioned guys, people have done videos, including myself, on whether we are going to be getting multiplayer for this game, but I wanted to spice it up a bit. News is very dry at the minute and multiplayer is a massive discussion within the community for this game, and I wanted to jump into some potential gameplay features that we could be getting in multiplayer. So this isn't going to act as a sort of top 5 or top 10 features I want to see. This is going to be some ideas that I'm going to throw out there that can be in this game, and I think some of them may be in this game as well. Obviously, like always, let me know in the comment section what sort of features you would like in multiplayer, and also let me know if you think the ideas I come up with are good ideas as well. Hopefully TT Games will be putting them in the game. So starting off with the most likely option and the easiest option to go to, and that is co-op story mode. This is something we've been able to do in a lot of the LEGO games previously, and that is just co-op story mode. If someone's around your house, you can throw them a controller, make sure not to hit them in the head if you do that, and they can join in and play the game with you, and you can play it through in split screen. Obviously that's all good and fun, but not everyone can make it around your house, and sometimes you don't have the second controller, but you can always talk to them online. Now I think it will be a great feature if you could join it in and do co-op and play through the story with a friend online. Firstly, it opens up a lot of doors. It means you can play through with someone else. You don't have to sit there lonely in your room, speaking to no one and playing through the game. Although it's really fun too anyway, as are all LEGO games. But doing it with someone and having a laugh at the same time can be really fun. So hopefully this is a feature we will get at the very minimum. Now let's move into some more deeper ideas that could potentially be in the game. Might not be very likely, but could also definitely be in the game. It's definitely possible. So let's just talk and see how it goes. So it's been discussed and been confirmed by TT Games that this game is going to be third person as the same as all the other LEGO games, but it's going to be slightly different. There's going to be 360 view on this character in the game, and also it's going to be very up close behind this character's shoulders. Now, this is going to be slightly different to the other LEGO games because they're quite zoomed out. Sometimes it's more like a bird's eye view when you're playing the LEGO games, but this one is going to be so up close to the character, you're going to feel a part of this character and you're going to feel really in the game this time. So we can compare this to other games as well that are third person, especially even Star Wars, such as Jedi, Fallen Order, and also Battlefront 2. These are the sort of games where it's in third person and you're specifically that character and you feel as if you're a part of that character as well playing through the game. So having said that, that leads me on to my next idea, and also I did just mention Battlefront 2, so let's talk about that. My next idea is to maybe have multiplayer modes where you can do stuff like Deathmatch, Galactic Wars and stuff like that. The same sort of thing they have in Battlefront 2. Maybe like even Supremacy as well if you've ever played Battlefront 2. So it's also been mentioned that you can aim down the sight as well with characters. So I feel these modes would be really cool, and I feel the modes that are from Battlefront 2 can be implemented into this game. I've currently got gameplay in the background so you can see what it looks like in Battlefront 2, and I think it's easily possible for this to be an option. This hasn't been a part of a LEGO game yet, and I think it would make it really cool if you could go in death matches, unlock new features for your character, and obviously, you know, all the Jedis and the upper level characters to be like the heroes, same as Battlefront 2, and just jump in and play death matches as stormtroopers, as droids and stuff like that. It can be really, really fun, and it'd open up such a massive part to the game as well. You've got the story, but then you can also jump on multiplayer and play deathmatch, supremacy, galactic wars, and all these different sort of game modes that they could potentially add into the game. This is the one I really, really wish that would happen. I really do enjoy playing Battlefront 2, but for it to be added into LEGO and for a sort of game modes to be added in like that for multiplayer, I just think it'd be an absolute dream. So let me know, is that a good idea? Because I think it is. Anyway, that was most probably my biggest idea. I think it's really cool, but let's move on to the next one, and the next one is duels. So you could do duels in other LEGO Star Wars games, such as the Complete Saga. You could do it with, a friend comes round, you throw your controller at them again, you throw at their head again, and they get to play along and you get to duel as two characters. Now, what if they upgraded that a bit? By what I'm saying is, let's think of Mortal Kombat. If any of you have played Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter, it's a platform fighting game, and imagine if they added that into LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. So the way it would work is quite obvious. You would have a list of characters that you could take into fight, such as Obi-Wan, Luke Skywalker, Darth Vader, Darth Maul, General Grievous, whoever you want to pick as your character to fight. You get chucked in online mode with someone else and you duel it out. And there would be different sort of combat systems as well, whereas you'd have big power-ups, you'd have abilities, and I think it would be a really cool game mode to add in. Like it's been mentioned across numerous news interviews, videos and stuff, the combat system is being upgraded. Now this gives it a perfect opportunity to do a game mode like this and bring back duels that we used to have in LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga. It sounds bad, but you'll be able to fight against your friends or even people online. It'd be a lot of great fun, and I mean there'll be also a lot of things to do with the saber as well. Maybe we could have different buttons to do different combos. If you spam X 3 times, he does a combo. If you do XXY, he'll do a different combo, and I think it'll just be really cool, firstly for the combat system to be like that, and also just to perfect how good you are at the combat style and take it into the duels and slowly level up your character and level up your profile. I just think it would be really awesome. I've had people asking me to do duels before on my Discord. I've had someone asking to do duels. I've had people and friends ask me to do duels and stuff like that. But if it's in this game and you don't need any mods to play online and you can just jump into a fight and a battle with someone, then let's go. Right. Moving on to the next one is quite a big one. I think it may be very unlikely, but let's talk about it. So this idea is throwing it out there a bit, take it with a pinch of salt because I'm not sure this will happen, but imagine if multiplayer could be turned into an RPG MMO game. So MMORPG is massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Now just to give you an example, I mean sort of World of Warcraft, Guild Wars 2 type of game. So what I mean by this idea is you will start off at the base level of 1, you will also start off with base weapons, base armour or even clothes if you don't have armour yet, and you'll go off into a big open world. Obviously we have loads and loads of planets. I did a planet video the other day confirming 24 planets so far and hub worlds, and you'll go off and you'll start leveling up by killing creatures and enemies, doing quests, and you'll start leveling up your character, unlocking new lightsabers that maybe do more damage or even weapons depending on what you are. I mean you could create your character to be a bounty hunter, a Jedi, a Sith, or whatever you want to go for, but you start at the bottom and you just carry on playing, doing quests, killing enemies and leveling up your character to unlock better armour and just upgrade your character as a whole. I don't know about you guys, I think that's a really cool idea. It means there's a load more to this game. You get to meet up with your friends, you get to travel around the world in big open world places, do quests together, go kill enemies, maybe even go do space battles as well if that was a part of it. You could do loads of fun things as well, like you could go to the Death Star and play hide and seek. I mean, it's just silly, but it would be really, really fun to do this with each other. So I've named a few ideas for you guys. Some of them may be a bit absurd, some of them may be fun. These are the sort of things I would like in the game. I thought I'd just throw it out there. It's a nice Friday evening video. I'm not sure what you guys think, but it was definitely fun to make and definitely cool to think about these different ideas. So just to recap, we had obviously the co-op missions where you could just play through the story with a friend. We also had the sort of like making it an FPS, so you could go into deathmatch games. There's like droids, and the Republic and stuff like that, and go in and fight each other in different game modes. We also had the idea of making it an MMORPG, massive multiplayer online role-playing game, where you create your own character and you slowly build them up with quests, and it's just a big open world. And obviously I also mentioned the duels as well, where you can go in and fight your friends and people online to show your skills in the combat arena. Overall, guys, I thought this was a fun video and a few fun ideas for you. Some of you might not like the ideas, but let me know the ideas that you think and you would like to see in this game if it does have multiplayer. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be cutting it there. Make sure to join me on my Discord if you haven't joined me already. You can come talk to the community and have fun with us all and speculate about things such as this video and all different fun stuff like that. Be sure to hit that like button if you did enjoy the video and enjoyed the ideas. And if you are new, like I mentioned, be sure to hit that subscribe button to join the movement and join the army, and turn notification bells on to stay up to date. Happy Friday to you all. May the Force be with you, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.